to Seoul, the city where imperial history, technology, and street food get along better than the characters in a hit K-drama. In just 3 days, we explored temples, markets, towers, and vibrant neighborhoods. And yes, we enjoyed every single moment. After more than 24 hours of travel, flights, and zero sleep, what's the first thing you do when you finally arrive? Exactly. You eat. And not just casually, you attack the table like someone who hasn't seen food in ages. The restaurant welcomes you with a full Korean feast. Crisp lettuce leaves for wraps, sautéjis with sesame oil, fiery kimchi, spicy pickled carrots and cucumbers, glossy sweet potato noodles, and of course, marinated bulgogi sizzling on the grill. Next to them, 2 magic sauces, the red gochujang spicy and the brown ssamjang, savory perfection. Then comes the fun part, the lettuce wrap challenge. Grab a leaf, add meat, some kimchi, noodles, a drop of sauce, maybe a slice of garlic, roll it up, and one big bite. In theory, neat and elegant. In reality, chaos, flying lettuce, sauce everywhere, but absolutely worth it. Jet lag gone, hunger destroyed, happiness 100%. P.S. For safety reasons and to avoid scaring the children, we can't show any images from during the meal. After finally satisfying our hunger and enjoying a deep sleep, we set out on our true cultural adventure, visiting Gyeongbokgung Palace, built in the 14th century and regarded as the heart of the illustrious Joseon dynasty. Here, history doesn't just sit in books, it comes alive before your eyes. The changing of the guard ceremony, the brightly colored traditional costumes, and the perfectly symmetrical architecture make you feel like you've stepped straight into a historical drama.
The gate guards are now checking each other's identity and exchanging salutes.
After watching the changing of the guard ceremony, we step into the main courtyard of Gyeongbokgung Palace. A vast stone-paved space that still carries the echoes of kings and courtiers from centuries past. In front of us stands the Gyeongbokgung Throne Hall, majestic with its harmonious architecture and rich colors shimmering in the daylight. The atmosphere is solemn, and beyond the elegant rooftops rises Bukchon Mountain, silent and protective, watching over this place where history and nature meet in perfect balance. And the part that makes you feel like a Joseon prince or princess? You can wear a hanbok, entry is free, and the photos turn out so spectacular that even the mirror in your room would be impressed.
Right. Now look at each other again. Right. Look at each other.
After leaving the main courtyard, the path leads us to a quiet corner of the complex, where our gaze rests upon the elegant Gyeongbokgung Pavilion. Originally built in 1412, during the reign of King Taejong, the third monarch of the Joseon dynasty, the pavilion served as a royal banquet hall, where the king would receive foreign envoys, high-ranking officials, or celebrate important court events. Leaving Gyeongbokgung, you set off on a roughly 15-minute walk and arrive at Bukchon Hanok village, a tiny world of Hanok houses that look like they stepped straight out of a history book. The houses, with their curved roofs and warm wooden walls, stand neatly in a row, whispering welcome to Seoul of the past. You wander through the alleys, bump into cozy cafes and traditional shops, and realize you can take selfies with hundreds of years of history in the background. No time machine needed. Just a few minutes away from Seoul's hustle and bustle lies Jogyesa Temple, the heart of Korean Buddhism and the main seat of the Jogye order. Founded back in the 14th century, the temple has been moved and rebuilt several times, reaching its current form in the 20th century. The name Jogyesa comes from Mount Jogye, the symbolic mountain of the Jogye tradition. Amid colorful lanterns and ancient trees, the temple courtyard feels like something out of a peaceful movie, at least until the ceremony begins. Then, the bells ring and the monks' voices rise through the air, turning the calm into a surprising soundscape. It's like being in a Zen spa with a live monk choir as the soundtrack, both relaxing and full of life. It makes you smile, pause for a moment, and realize that in Korea, even silence has its own rhythm. After the peaceful noise of Jogyesa Temple, where bells ring, monks chant, and Zen comes with its own playlist, we decided to change the scenery. So we headed to the Han River for a dose of modern calm. From the water, Seoul looks completely different. Skyscrapers shimmer on the waves, bridges shine like they're straight out of a movie, and the wind rushes through your hair like you're in a Freedom commercial. It's the kind of moment when the city shows off its romantic side, and you just sit on the boat, relax, and wonder if maybe Buddha would have approved of this kind of meditation too. After the calm of the Han River, we realized meditation is great, but it works even better with a snack. So our next stop was Myeongdong, the sacred land of street food. Here, everything smells like fried happiness and caramelized sugar. The streets buzz with people, the stalls sizzle, and you don't know whether to pull out your camera or your wallet faster. From spicy tteokbokki that gets your blood pumping, to hotteok oozing molten syrup that makes you question all your life choices. It's all an adventure. The real showstopper? A spectacular ice cream covered in fluffy white meringue, torched right before your eyes. It's called ice cream, literally ice cream with fire, and looks like a showdown between dessert and dragon. It looks like a luxury snowball and melts the second you try to get the perfect photo. That's Myeongdong for you. Every dessert is a selfie in peril, and every snack is a story worth telling, if you're not too busy chewing. If we ended yesterday in Myeongdong with a street food feast, why not start the next day the same way? So in the morning, we headed to Gwangjang Market, one of Seoul's oldest and most authentic markets. where the aroma of food greets you before you even realize what's happening. Here, every corner is an invitation to taste. Steaming bindaetteok, tiny perfect mayak kimbap that make you want to take them all home, and tteokbokki that still carry yesterday's fiery flavor. It's the kind of place where you feel like a culinary explorer, sampling a little of everything, watching vendors skillfully juggle spatulas and pans, and realizing that Korean food has everything you need for an unforgettable morning. After the delicious chaos of Gwangjang Market, where aromas and voices blend into a feast for the senses, we walked a few steps to a place with a completely different kind of energy. Tapgol Park. It's small, almost hidden among modern buildings, but it carries huge historical significance. On March 1st, 1919, Korea's Declaration of Independence was read here for the first time, sparking the March 1st independence movement. Today, the park no longer echoes with revolutionary cries, but with laughter and quiet conversations. Seoul's elders gather here every day, chatting, debating the world, and challenging each other to games of baduk, the traditional strategy game known internationally as Go, or Janggi, the Korean version of chess. Around them, people stroll peacefully, and time itself seems to slow down. Tapgol isn't just a park, it's a window into Seoul's living history, a place where the past and present sit at the same table, probably next to a baduk board, between two perfectly planned moves. After the quiet and stories of Tapgol Park, we headed to Ikseon-dong, a neighborhood where tradition doesn't just survive, it happily mixes with modern life in the most unexpected ways. Here, the old Hanok houses host cozy cafes, tiny restaurants, and shops that make you smile. Some sell quirky souvenirs, others desserts that look too good not to photograph. The smell of freshly made hotteok mixes with the aroma of coffee, and you wander the narrow streets wondering how there can be so many charming corners in such a small space. Ikseon-dong is the perfect place to feel how the past and present coexist in harmony, without being overwhelming. You stroll, snap pictures, taste a few treats, and realize that Seoul can be both surprising and welcoming at the same time. After a short rest at the hotel, we took the subway to the base of Namsan Mountain, ready for the next adventure, climbing Seoul Tower, one of Seoul's most iconic landmarks. You have a few options to reach the top. By cable car, a panoramic ride that takes your breath away and offers spectacular views of the city. By bus, quick and convenient, for those who believe selfies look better with relaxed arms than sweaty ones. On foot, through the forest trails of Namsan Mountain. Perfect if you want a bit of cardio and some leafy photo opportunities before melting in the heat. Whichever way you choose, once you reach the top, Seoul Tower shows you just how vast and vibrant Seoul is. Skyscrapers sparkle, quaint streets stretch out like colorful ribbons, and you realize that the climb, whichever way you did it, was worth every step. Built in 1969 as a communications tower and opened to the public in 1980, Seoul Tower has evolved from a technical infrastructure to one of the city's most popular tourist destinations, featuring panoramic observation decks and restaurants. Tower height, 236 meters. Altitude above sea level, approximately 479 meters, including Namsan Mountain's height of about 243 meters.
계속 하고 있죠, 했어보지. 됐어. 다른 포즈. 오. 느낌 있어, 느낌 있어. 아, 느낌 있어. 다른 거.
the screen in the back, please. 도망가 도착했습니다. 감사합니다.
After enjoying the spectacular view from Seoul Tower, it was time to head down and make our way to Hongdae, the vibrant district of youth and urban art in Seoul. We took the subway from the Namsan area to the heart of Hongdae, ready to feel the city's pulse in a modern and eclectic style. We were greeted by live street music and groups of young people playing guitars, filling the air with energy and rhythm. Hongdae never sleeps. Creativity is at full power here. Cafes and bars are eager to be discovered, and the vibe is always lively and contagious. The name Hongdae comes from Hongik University, Hongdae, renowned for its art and design programs. The neighborhood around the university quickly became a cultural and artistic hub, and today the name Hongdae is synonymous with vibrant nightlife, urban art, and youth culture. Hongdae is where Seoul's past and urban present meet in the most fun way. Traditional elements, Korean tea houses, and classic desserts coexist with the wild modern side, dance clubs, murals, and innovative street food. And if you're lucky, you might even catch an impromptu live concert on the sidewalk while enjoying a hotteok or a latte with artistic foam. After a walk through Hongdae, you stop to try one of Korea's most popular street foods, the Korean corn dog. Crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, with cheese or sausage, sometimes coated with sugar or breadcrumbs, it's the perfect grab-and-go snack. You take a bite and immediately understand why it's so loved. Simple, delicious, and quick. After taking a bite of the delicious Korean corn dog and recharging your energy for more exploring, it's time to step into Gyeongbokgung, the temple of Korean beauty. Perfectly arranged shelves, warm lighting, thousands of creams, serums, and face masks, a paradise for skincare lovers. The funny part? In the girls section, you can't even swing a pin. It's packed with shoppers, samples, and selfies. But in the men's section, the shelves are just as full, only there isn't a single man around. The products sit neatly and patiently as if waiting to be discovered. So if you want a quiet moment in Hongdae, head to the men's section of Gyeongbokgung. It's like a tiny zen oasis between two matte lipsticks. The third day started with excitement and a clear list of places to visit. Lotte World Tower, Seoul Sky Observatory, Starfield Library, and the famous Gangnam Style statue. Lotte World Tower is one of the tallest buildings in the world, built by Shin Kyu-ko, the founder of the Lotte conglomerate. His story is fascinating. Shin was born in Korea, but started his business career in Japan after the war, where he achieved huge success in the candy and confectionery industry. Later, he returned to Korea and built a true economic empire, Lotte, which connects the countries through business, culture, and of course, spectacular buildings. The Lotte Tower, rising 555 meters high, is more than just a building. It's a symbol of Shin's ambition and vision, combining Japanese entrepreneurial spirit with Korean innovation. At Seoul Sky Observatory, you're greeted by glass floors that make you feel like you're floating, ultra-fast elevators that take you straight to the top, and views that make you exclaim, "Wow, this is really Seoul!" From the top, you can see the Han River, the surrounding mountains, and the entire cityscape. And you can even imagine selfies stretching all the way to the Han River, though it's probably safer to stay on the floor. After the spectacular views, we headed to Starfield Library, a gigantic library with shelves that seem to reach the ceiling and thousands of books. It's the kind of place where you can completely lose track of time while marveling at the design and the slightly dramatic quietness of the space.
Back to the hotel. Act better.
And of course, we couldn't miss a mandatory stop at the famous Gangnam Style statue, where every tourist has to snap at least one photo imitating the iconic dance. And here we are at the end of the first episode in Seoul. 3 action-packed days, tranquil temples, markets that overwhelm your senses with so many aromas, vibrant neighborhoods, and towers that make you feel like a mini superhero. Seoul surprises you at every turn, sometimes calm and contemplative, other times wild and energetic. But whether you're wandering through Hanok alleys, stopping for a corn dog, Bulgogi, or fire ice cream, the city knows exactly how to make you smile.